them blow. Leave them. Man, that shit's fine. It's crazy. Yeah. What that, man? Fuck on the stop there. Trapped in my own job. You fucking smart. I'm back for 20 seconds. Shows for the fuck. Mad work. I hate him. Hey, big ass storm last night, man. I'm talking about it just started lightning out of nowhere. And then I watched the whole thing. I was sitting outside. It started lightning about 11 o'clock last night. Out of nowhere. Then when it was lightning last night, it wasn't even no clouds. This is how weird Atlanta is. Last night at 11, I was out here doing something. I was fucking around with the truck or something. This shit. Like 11 something that night. All of a sudden, it started lightning. No clouds. No clouds. I remember looking up. I was like, why is it lightning and thundering and clouds? I say within about 10 minutes, it kept thundering and lightning. No clouds. And all of a sudden, a whole gust of wind. Nothing like California you ever seen in your life. I swear to God, this shit scared the shit out of you. The way Atlanta gets down. Like I said, at 11 o'clock, there's nothing going down. All of a sudden, about 10 minutes, thunder and lightning. I'm looking like, what the fuck is thunder and lightning for? All of a sudden, that wind comes, and I see all my trees in the backyard just start like fast. Like, you don't know where the fuck that wind came from. What's the deal? What's the deal? You don't know where that wind came from. It's just all of a sudden, hella. Oh yeah, you right. Bluetooth. You right. So anyway, yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You know, our rain, the sky, the clouds, the hour, the rain. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, all of a sudden that big old gust of rain, a wind come like, I'm talking about the trash can just got empty. The big black one right here. This motherfucker spent around. This motherfucker spent around last night. You see that red, that's the little thing, the umbrella where people buy food from me, and I give you, a seat with that little, table, and that's a little giddy up, right? So this trash starts spinning around. Nigga, I'm sitting right here on the porch, right? So I'm smoking a cigarette, cause why? You don't smoke them in the house. You smoke trees, but so anyway, so anyway, when the wind started blowing and I heard the sky crackling, it went just like this. The dogs start going up under my trailer. This trailer right here. Bam. So they be tied up, like Champ be tied up to the trailer, Ebony be tied up to the tree. So anyway, next thing you know, crack, 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 all in the sky, right? Mind you, it was hot as hell the last 3 days. Something going on with the earth because they said even Chicago reached like 109 yesterday. When y'all know Chicago to reach 109? They said all the cold places was hot the last 3 days. Check your news. Something going on. Besides Trump bombing them motherfucking them nuclear plants over there. Or somebody gonna get cracking on us. Believe that. One of them countries is going to get cracking on us very soon. But anyway, so I hear the crackling in the wind. So this is what I do. I hurry up and get both my dogs. Bam. You know how they be bullshitting, scary and shit. You gotta actually pull them. So I pulled both of them in the garage. So then, right when I put them in the garage, I was like, damn, let me roll up all my windows. Cause like I said, all day it's been stupid dumb hot. Mind you, all the way to 11 o'clock, it was stupid dumb hot. All of a sudden that wind come, it was a whole gust of chill. Like I don't know where that air came from, but it was super cold. Like it went from super hot. That's why I was outside smoking too. I was in the house because the whole house is brick. So you know if you got a brick home, it insulates heat. It insulates cold. Anybody that ever had a brick home, that's what it do. When it's hot, it's gonna be hella hot. When it's cold, it's gonna be hella cold. And the bricks just insulate that stuff. So I'm telling you, hot as hell. All of a sudden, a cold ass, I'm talking about gust of wind where your plants and bushes start twisting. Like Spooky J type shit. So bam. While I'm in here rolling up all the windows and closing up my little catering truck, my little catering van, all of a sudden it just started coming down like the wind like a low-key hurricane. Man, I was in here trying to touch up little spots. I always knew when it rained, I seen water and stuff in here, but I never knew where the leaks was. Now I know I gotta glue. I gotta put that. I don't know what that glue is called, but I gotta put them in the corners of these. Whatever this is called, gang. Whatever silicone, like I need to stuff up all up in here type shit. You know, that's where it was all coming from. Mainly this window. You know what I mean? It's custom. It's a custom job, but you gotta get that touched up. So yeah, I gotta see how you can see through there, all that type stuff. I gotta seal off because this wind that's here, it's off the chain, gang. And that rain, it don't make it no better. Like all this, like them holes and stuff, it's a hole right here, right there, little crack. I gotta seal all that off because water will make its way through anything. And then I had a little drip back here. So I mopped it out and stuff like that. Still got a little water and shit like that. But yeah, that's what I woke up to, gang. I was like, damn, when I closed this motherfucker down yesterday, on my mama, I was like, oh, wait. I was like, shit going down around shit. On my mama. And that's what it was last night. Then all of a sudden, the news come on and tell us like, a hurricane, blah blah blah, something supposed to be passing, blah blah blah. It's been going through all the states. Y'all didn't hear about them women and children that's been getting shot by the that you ain't heard about all these people that's been getting killed by the lightning. Like it's like 11 people across the U.S. that just been struck by lightning out of nowhere. Y'all ain't hear about that on the news? Just people just getting struck by lightning out of nowhere in different states that usually don't even have lightning and stuff like that striking in the last 3 days. You feel me? Like people been dying off that lightning stuff lately. Like what happened last night? That lightning was so big, so strong, and they said that shit all the way coming from Chicago. All them states that's supposed to be cold and stuff like that, they've been reaching heat breaking records. Yeah, for sure. No, I'm in my catering business. No, I ain't got no mobile home, gang. That nigga said a mobile home. Nah, gang. I ain't got no mobile home, gang. Why everybody asks that? Every time they see a nigga in some shit like this, they just think, oh, that nigga living in there. Nah, brother Ski. I ain't living in no goddamn mobile home, gang. You got me fucked up. This is my business shit. This is my business shit. This ain't talking about you living in a mobile home, gang. Come on, man. He gonna do me like that. They gonna say I live in this bitch. Y'all foul as a motherfucker. They just hop on and just say something bogus. They don't even listen to what you talking about. They just hop on and straight troll early in the morning. Nah, I serve food out of there. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Sound like the Fed asking questions like that. Jerk chicken, ribs, salmon, shrimp, steak, wings and thighs, steak, ribs, brisket, yeah, hot links, bacon wrap hot dogs. I was at first, but now I'm getting to the point to where it's just gonna be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yep. Right now, like I said, I just came in my mobile home. Nigga say I live in a mobile home. Nah, I had it was a storm last night, low key lightweight tornado. And like I said, I was out here at 11 o'clock. Just, you know what I mean? Like I said, the whole day has been blazing hot. You know what I mean? And then with our humidity out here in Atlanta, it ain't no joke, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Matter of fact, I was looking at that Aaron the plumber. Like, I think he had a live or something that was earlier. So, yeah. Yeah, it's an ice cream truck. It's not a van. Well, yeah, it's a van, but it's an ice cream truck. Like, it's got the whole front. I don't see how you can't see that. You niggas need to get glasses or something. You know what I mean? Look, this I was eating last night that I never finished. That lasagna, vegan lasagna, I ain't finished it. So, you know, yeah. So it got, like I said, you know, first you was clowning like, damn, that nigga live in that bitch. Now it's clean. Ah, yeah, all right, nigga. Yeah, all right, nigga. Now it's clean, huh? I bet. Yeah. I mean, how the fuck I'ma live in there and I ain't got no carpet, gang? This is refrigerators, stoves, and countertops, nigga. You dig? See, that's where I store all the bread. I ain't got no clothes in there and shit like that, nigga. Yeah, I know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if it's clean, you know how I'm bumming. You know how the food gonna be, you feel me? It's what I do, you know what I mean? I make sure, like I said, I woke up early. I had to get this mop because you see that little water, you know? And I found out this right here is secure. It don't, I can open it. This is my ventilation for it. You know, it's a real truck. So you twist this and it open up. This is what I had to run outside for last night. I mean, run to the van for, because if I left this open, now this motherfucker, it don't open. But this where all the leaks was coming from. So I don't know if it's the way it's like sealed. It's an OG. And like I said, I need to put silicone lining all through this joint. Or if somebody know how to build and tell me what to do better, I don't know. I just know I gotta seal this bitch off better, you know? Cause for some reason, water was leaking from here, here, and right here. So I had to put these buckets in different places, you know? And like when it's raining and shit, like I gotta put up all these, cause these go on my shelves. Like each one of these shelves got a yellow strip. This yellow strip fits it. You feel me? So I placed that yellow strip down to bring out, it like pop out my food, you know. It like bring light to everything, you know what I mean? So he said you gonna get some. Yeah, I gotta get the money. But yeah, so that's why I ran outside. But like I said, it was a hell of a thunderstorm. And then it was like I said, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared as hell. Cause nigga, like I said, I got all these motherfucking trees around here. And just like everybody tell me, when shit happen like that, do not be surprised if you see a deer with the antlers. They said do not run. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. They told me do not run up on a baby deer. That's why they call them a buck, because they will buck the shit out of you. I was like, yeah. They was like, yeah, just don't run up on a baby buck and you gonna be all right. And they was like, nigga, we country and we telling you certain things we don't fuck with. They said them snakes, them snakes that be in the motherfucking he said you got them blueberry bushes in the back. Yeah, you gonna have to get them out of there before them snakes be up in there, because they love eating blueberries. You dig? So then I got to get them out of there because my dogs could get bit. You feel me? On top of that, nigga, hell yeah, I'm scared. Nigga, I ain't going. Nigga, how you gonna catch a head up fade with a goddamn buck? Nigga, that nigga like 800,000 pounds. Hell yeah, I'm scared. Nigga, I ain't that gangster, nigga. You crazy than a motherfucker. That's why they invented the gun. Yeah, I'm scared. That's why they invented the gun. So I could put him down. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you 4 extra, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you Kimbo Slice, nigga. You ain't taking down no goddamn buck, nigga. That buck gonna whoop your ass. Man, that buck will whoop my dog ass. And my dog will whoop your ass. Why you popping that hot shit, nigga? My dog will whoop your ass. Weird ass nigga. Talk about so tough. Hell yeah. That's why animals is for animals and humans is for humans. Buster boy. Bosco nigga. Bosco ass nigga. Talk about so tough. Yeah, I want to see you go head up with a goddamn motherfucking buck. Yeah, let me get that motherfucking let me get that camera phone ready too. When that nigga bust your ass, you will be on Say Less Moments TV on the gang, nigga. I will post you immediately, no editing. Hell yeah. Mr. Tough Guy talking like he gonna get like he got action with a goddamn buck. You crazy than the mother. You gotta be out the States. And you probably barely speak English. But anyway, so they told me in the rains and stuff like that, them bucks and deers be trying to get on too. Like I said, the day before yesterday, man, my granny, she was showing me one of her properties. Man, she got like 8 around here. I didn't know granny had like 8 around here. She got like no extras, 5 to 8 different mansions. I didn't know. She told us to drive around. And one of her properties, it was a hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Man, y'all be doing me. Y'all be doing a nigga wrong. And I be on here regularly. I'm on here like motherfucking K-Cal 9 News. Man, I try to be on time, man. Sometimes I be full. You know I don't even get on till 9 o'clock. You know I don't even go live until 9 o'clock. Nigga, I beat the news station. Nigga, y'all know I be on here 9 o'clock every day. My time. 6 o'clock, your time. My shit say 8:38 right now. But yeah, I don't be playing, man. Y'all don't hit no like button. You got 32 people in here. Half of y'all don't subscribe. I'm already over a K, so you know what I mean? If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. You don't, you don't. I already see the dollar signs by all my lives and everything else. So you feel me? What the? Yeah. So yeah, whatever this dude talking about, he about to get a delete. He about to get deleted in a minute talking about I live in my truck. I done showed the whole world a million times this is a catering truck. I always go live on my catering truck, but it's always somebody bogus on here, just like these 35 people that's watching. How the hell I only got 5 likes? And I'm more dependable than the goddamn news now. Ha ha he that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So we passed by Granny's spot and it was a deer. A big old deer. And it was a girl. Right? So I tell baby, back up, back up. Granny like, back up, back up. No, I want to show you this other spot. Woo! Start getting loud. By the time we back up to see the baby deer, it wasn't a baby deer, it was a female deer. It looked like Bambi. And because it didn't have the antlers and it was real big, so I knew it was a girl. So it's like a fawn or whatever they call him. So we back up. What's the deal? What's the deal, fool? We back up and go try to see the deer. She get the yellow so loud, the deer just break. And then, where the deer go? I said, that's the point of wearing camouflage and being quiet when people go hunting for deers. You don't be loud. They gonna leave. You dummy. That shit don't make no sense, man. Just, ooh, women, something else. And focused on what she trying to show me when Granny is the one taking the tour, showing me everything. You feel me? Granny wanted me to see all her spots. She wanted me to see everything. The ones that's on the corners, the one that got the lakes behind. She got one house with a big old lake behind it. She yeah, that dude goofy as hell. That's what I said. People just be in here. Oh man, yeah, we can talk about that too. Man, that nigga 607 Unc said he want that fade. Man, hit that like button. You know what? He pretty much said in so many words, for extra, you ain't like that unless your homies was with you. He pretty much said, nigga, you wouldn't even been turned up like that if you didn't have all your, and he said 50 homies. And then this what Lush said. Well, remember I told y'all? When I told, who did I tell? I told him on live, do not meet up with motherfucking Loose Cannon. He's gonna come with 50 niggas. That's what I used to tell everybody when I first got on the internet. I said, when you meet up with, if you try to go catch a fade with Loose Cannon, he gonna call all them IE niggas and they gonna come up walking on you like they from 6-0, and nigga, you gonna get packed out. You and whoever. That's how they always pulled up on everybody. That's how they did Big CC. That's how they did everybody else. So now, mind you, he gets game from Whack. Loose Cannon got game from Whack. You dig? You see why Whack is trying to mediate coming back to No Jumper, just like Whack used to mediate Loose Coochie Drips to No Jumper. You know, to get him up there. Nobody knew who Loose Cannon was. Whack brought the nigga out of nowhere. And not even that, he was on the internet at least 6 to 8 years before Whack even pulled the nigga up. That nigga Loose Cannon, man, if y'all just dig up this nigga YouTube, this nigga been trying to be famous since he was early 20s. This nigga's like 42. This nigga older than me. I just found out this nigga like Bosco age. 42, 43. Older than me ass niggas. And you ain't even from a gang. You ain't even from 6-0. That's the cold part. So then, not only did Whack bring a fraud, he let the fraud tell stories. And now you see all his stories is over with because everybody burnt out. Oh yeah, Lil Durk. Woo, woo, woo. Oh yeah, I had a nigga try to bust on me. Yeah, I just kicked Brick Baby out the cell. Man, he always had a story on the story on the story on the story on the story. I was like, man, this nigga's liar. So yeah, so with him, I just say, I don't think 607 is gonna get caught slipping again at No Jumper. What I would tell him is don't do it. You ain't from here, don't do it. And you ain't gotta prove nothing. He already clouded up. 607 makes the most views off of No Jumper. And I know what's his name? Adam 22, because I don't even like to call him Adam 88, nigga. Hail Hitler. The 8th letter is H of the alphabet. Adam 88, Hail Hitler. I know he gets missing at certain times. It's why do they have so many streams of different people that was up there on No Jumper, and they always get backdoored when conveniently, Adam is on vacation. Adam had to do another job. But Adam, you know the lineups to your show. So why do you get missing? Lawyers. Lawyers tell him what to be there for. Yeah, Adam is the feds for sure. Ain't no alleged. Once you go, remember what he said? When the RICO happened, he had to call his lawyer and go down to the Federale building. Do you think they were just like, hey, what's your name and age? Where do you live? Okay, have a nice day. Hell no. What they asked him was, we know you cut and paste. So, do you have footage of other things that haven't been uploaded in the best interest of your company? And if so, we need them. Now, if you don't give it to us, let us find out that you had anything like that. And your ass is grass. Yes, his last name is Grand Mason. You know, when I first got on the internet, I told everybody that his dad was best friends with Bill Clinton. You know, Monica Lewinsky ass nigga. You know who did a commentary on him like 2 days later? Peanut Butter Blood. On the dead homies. 2 days later, he did a vlog about Adam's dad being cool with Bill Clinton. And then he asked him on a live. That's how I know Munchie can't see watch me. Cause you been with that nigga all these fucking years. And I only said that 2-3 days ago. Now all of a sudden your Buster Peanut Butter and a booty ass gonna say it on motherfucking No Jumper and get some motherfucking do a vlog on it. Get your bitch ass up, nigga. He's a mark from the park, nigga. He's straight Zark. But like I said, they can steal your platform because they on a bigger level. I mean, they can steal your content and put it on the platform at a bigger level. That's why I'm gonna keep grinding. Cause niggas watching me, but you don't know what I know, and you can't put a date and time on it. You's a bitch. You just stealing my shit. Munchie steal my shit. I done heard. Old Dusty Jaw Slim done stole my shit before. Who else? Gangland Neem. I done seen him jump on it. Shit. Who else? Oh, trap bitch nigga news. Now he hanging out with Aya. First, he had the marathon with all the Crips. You remember him? Clout chasing, almighty suspect. You know what I mean? Looking for him, supposedly. Then you go be a neighborhood for a day, and then now you in the BPS is talking about we giving out shoes and food to the kids. Man, which one is you, man? You got some tricky ass dance moves. Hey, how you gonna hang with the Crips and then hang with the Bloods and try to be on gangster shit with both of them? Come on, man. Only very old men can get away with that. But Trap News, he been clout chasing ever since the Almighty shit. He had nothing to do with Brandon. He had nothing to do with nothing they had. And look what happened.
Baby, where's my green bed clothes? My big green. Don't sleep with that on the floor.
No, I didn't. It's up there. I'm on live right now, so yeah. So I didn't. I put that up in there. Thank you. I have a lot of them. Thank you.
Who brought it to you?
That's the same weed I had the whole time. I just rolled it up. You can put it back.
You rolled it up and then put this on top of it?
I'm on live right now.
I can't have one.
Go ahead. Let me close this door. Close this door. Here we go. No work. Can't go to work. Can't find work. Work will find you. But anyways, just like I was saying though, that's his dad. And that's what he does. So that's what he got going. And he always knew the police. You know what I mean? And then think of this. Just think about this one thing right here. And if I say the truth, hit that like button and subscribe. If your dad was once and is best friends with somebody from the United States, do you think as you grow up, the feds and the police, government officials are not still watching you? No matter what, if you're friends with a president, they did a background check on your dad, your mom. They know all your kids, all your birthdays, all that. They know everything. So he could play dumb if he want to. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you got to think, say if my dad was best friends with a president, you don't think the feds are always like watching me, governing me, see how I'm doing? And then look at all the viewers and subscribers that he has. You don't think them is the feds from every state? From every rapper that came on there, entertainer, everybody that's been on there, believe me, they have a review file on everybody. And I don't care if you think you slick. That's why I said I couldn't believe 607 Unc said, yeah, I had a strap on me in that bag. Oh, so now the saga continues. Brick Baby had one before the Rico. Now you just admitted, oh, 4S, you're trying to kill me. 4S, you're trying to kill me. Who said? You know that's not content no more, right? And everybody talking about they street and they thug. You know that's not content no more. That's snitching. Yeah. I had a gun on me. He said they was gonna kill me. Do you know 4 extra? If you was still on probation, parole, or whatever the fuck you was on the dead homies, that's a violation. And not only that, it's the type of violation that's called terrorist threats. You can go back with a new charge and do some time and go see a judge. Yes. And if they gotta record it, I feel sorry for your mother. My nigga. Yes. Full-fledged. And then he said, this is a threat too. This is a lighter one. I'll beat your ass up right now. I'll beat your ass up right now. I'll beat your ass right now. Them is threats. You can go to jail for that on camera. Do you know if the police or the DA won't pick that up? That scene no jumper? All it takes is this. They already know you just got off parole. So they get your name. And next time you driving down that street, playing that off the bat. Yeah, they gonna say, get your off the back outside this car and cuff up and watch your nappy ass head. Yeah, then you see how gangsty he is. That nigga get right in them cuffs quietly. That nigga wasn't putting up no fight the last time he went. Damn near seemed like he wanted to go. I ain't never liked to go to jail. And that nigga was calm than a bitch. I would have been hot. Especially knowing that's my last violation, man, I'm going all the way up on that nigga. If that was my parole officer that arrested me on that 40 ab day or whatever hood day, man, I would have went bogus on the police. I was like, you bitch ass nigga, I knew you was gonna come for me, nigga, you fake ass motherfucking parole officer, woo. I would have went big on him because that's the last time I beat him. You feel me? But for extra quietly got his ass up in that motherfucking car. Hey, you get my keys? Y'all got my keys? Nigga went in there nice as a motherfucker. Then come out with carrot stories. I'm sorry to tell y'all, that's gay. To even talk about doing something to somebody's cheeks, you gay. Even if it is, and then you had Trap Lord Ross and motherfucking Lushy Slush talking about, well, yeah, you know, look, it is a difference when you are in jail. You know, it's a different program. How you know? How you know Trap Lord Ross? You ever been? You shut your bitch ass up. They ain't gonna tell us what they can and can't do. Trap Lord Ross, you did so much investigation, nigga. Invest these nuts, nigga. You talking about with the police and how niggas is and it's a different man. You been hearing what another nigga said, nigga. You ain't been there. Yo, thick ass, Where's Waldo ass glasses, nigga. You ain't took them Where's Waldo and went up in no motherfucking no jail cell. That nigga Trap Lil Ross wear them thick ass Where's Waldos and read books all day, nigga, and think he put a story together and be lying like motherfucking academics, calling niggas grim sleepers and you know that shit get niggas killed. You put names and jackets on niggas and shit like that, man. That's why them niggas be like, man, this nigga bogus as hell, bruh. Man, that shit not how shit went. You feel me? Like, man, niggas be Trapper Ross with the motherfucking Where's Waldo glasses. Man, that nigga ain't been in nobody's jail and got the nerve to tell, well, yeah, you know, in jail, you know, the carrot thing doesn't really look like that. Nigga, when I heard about that peanut butter shit, the munchie, nigga, I was like, these niggas gay in the motherfucker. Where are these niggas at? They need to get woe out on the dead homies. Trap Law Ross, for real. He the police, nigga. He gonna tell that nigga what's legit in jail and what ain't. So, bitch, nigga, when you get arrested, have you ever been arrested, sir? I'm just talking about arrested. I ain't talking about even putting back in the car. Have you ever got the cuffs put on your bitch ass? I bet not. So shut your Where's Waldo glasses ass up, nigga, and sit your goofy ass in the back of the class, nigga, with that dunce hat on, nigga, and you keep looking long, nigga, you gonna turn your ass around, nigga, you gonna be on timeout for real. Square ass nigga running the motherfucking YouTube streets. And look, just like academics. Remember when he came and it was Trap Lord Ross, DJ Vlad, and then academics came late and he was like, oh man, and Wack 100 was in there. He was like, oh, all the federal agents are in here. And then Wack was like, well, not me. You don't put that on me. Yeah, he said it when he walked in. He said, look at all the federal agents here. Wack, that included you. All you niggas telling. And all you niggas got in niggas' indictments. And I bet you, 9 times out of 10, them niggas read y'all shit, looked at the videos, and went to go fight trial on niggas. Trying to see if they could piece it up to be facts. You niggas y'all doing the paralegal work. Y'all ain't even letting the paralegals be paralegals. All they gotta do is watch your video and the lawyer got gang. Dumbass, dick in the booty ass, telling ass nigga. That big old Where's Waldo. You can tell he been and look at his vest. Look at the boy vest. Come on, man. You can't tell me you don't look like no librarian when you fucking walk in the door. That nigga got the thick ass glass in that motherfucking Mr. Rogers sweater. Nigga, you know what's up with that nigga with a Mr. Rogers sweater, nigga? Come on, man. That's federale. And if you don't smell it, nigga, get the fuck on. Nigga, you go fuck with him, nigga. I'm cool. And I'm cool on you too if you think he cool. Yeah, that nigga got the thick ass glasses and the vest and the collar shirt with the tie. You think that's not defense? Nigga, all he do is paralegal shit. Read, study, get names, circle faces. You know how you draw the lines and shit? And everybody be like, oh, damn, Trapper Ross is telling the truth. No, just like the lawyers, they build a narrative. That's how niggas get booked. It don't even. I know niggas that killed niggas and went to trial, nigga, and they beat it. Cause of the narrative. We know the nigga and his homie smoked him. He was 3 on the case. And all 3 went home. I seen them when they got all their store, was giving them out to niggas and left from the county jail. For real, for real. Oh yes, tea is being served. It's early morning. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. You know, the world is steady changing from what it used to be. Mm-hmm. And that's what it is, war and poverty. And Trump gonna be on your fucking ass. Right when he get done with ISIS, with the Mexicans, he coming to your hood, your block, and arresting up all them straight off the back, off the back, off the back. You know what he gonna call you, mark ass niggas? U.S. domestic terrorists. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You got to know Trump is coming. Oh yeah. He's gonna make America great again. Oh yeah. And you know what he's finna allow? Do y'all know what Trump is trying to do? He's trying to get all the thuggery and put them in jail so he can have guns from state to state. He's gonna try to take it back to the constitutional days, the right to bear arms. He's trying to take licensings. He's trying to say, as long as you have a license, you can go everywhere with your strap. And you can have it showing just like the rest of the states. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He gonna make it all the way from California to New York. As long as you got your gun license, for sure you're gonna be able to carry it. But first, he got to get ISIS to get all them people by my house in LA, where they was running over the Mexicans and all that. He gonna get them out of there first. Then he gonna come get all them no jumpers interviews. How do you think of this? If Donald Trump pardons Lil Wayne, a black Negro nappy head rapper, Kodak Black, Lil Wayne, Larry Hoover, all that. What? All that. If he knows all these people and he's willing to release them, best believe he know about your hood. Best believe he know vlogs and what hood got stuff going on. Oh yes, in Chicago and LA, for sure. New York, the 3 biggest states, oh, he finna tear us back. But that's the reason why he started with Cali first. Cali is closest to Mexico. People from Mexico ain't taking that long ass trip to Chicago, but they'll hop that wall to Cali. You dig? You wonder why he just at Home Depots and stuff around there. Think about it. Because that's where they come from, Dago, and then they take their ass to LA. I feel like Kodak Black. You see how many times I ain't tried to like this shit? Yeah, I seen that. Every time I see your shit, thankful, you always got some trees and some guns. For real, for real. Yep, but Trump finna make it to where, just like a driver's license, and you can have it showing. Do you hear what I'm saying? He gonna make sure it's about to be layback music, not Maybach music. Yeah. Hey, and then you gonna see that Rick Ross ain't Big Meech or Larry Hoover. He gonna turn back into that C.O. Ross. Huh? Huh? And wouldn't it be something if Rick Ross has been the feds the whole time and detailing the feds about what's been going on in the rap industry and who got what and who do what? Because he be doing the car shows. And them car show niggas ain't the most stand-up niggas in life. Y'all might have forgot he was a CO. You know, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, you get sworn in. copper. And he right next to everything. The music, the cars. That's black people world. Boosie. Duck! Yo ass is grass. You and Tootie. Bruh, y'all must understand. You could have all the millions in the world. It don't matter. Dirk's still in the feds. Diddy tried to give him 40, 50 million, and they said no, decline. They declined that nigga like a bad motherfucking card. Yup. Oh yeah. Well, that's how I get my point across. You stupid nigga. He always says some stupid ass shit. But you just gotta give them their time, you know what I mean? Some niggas, hey, I noticed too. The niggas that say the most bashing shit on my page be having YouTubes for like 6 years, 7 years. They got like 17 subscribers, 10 subscribers. I seen one with like 4 to 6. Look, bruh. If you want a shout out, just pay what you owe. You better off getting a shout out by me than saying some dumbass shit where I could promote your shit. I know you hating because I crossed the threshold. In all my videos now, they show dollar signs. After I hit over the 1,000, now on my YouTube, it shows a dollar sign. Now when I go to my analytics, it says how much money is to be paid. You can only pay, they only pay out in hundreds. So whatever you make is what you got coming. It ain't no secret. And so I'm on now. So saying dumb shit wouldn't be the best for your best interest because I'm coming up. And I mean up. So I can promote. Yeah, I'm going thought that right now on my channel. Make people mad. Hell yeah. See? Hell yeah. And I gotta tap into your page too. What's up with the King Sav? Yeah. So ever since I hit that 1,000, then now all of a sudden YouTube said with the congratulations, and then it just kept sending me text messages or emails. Kept sending me emails, and then I went to sleep or something, you know what I mean? And then I woke up, and then when I went to my page, everything that used to be regular, it had dollar signs. It'll be a green dollar sign. I don't know what yellow means, but it says like I could put commercials, or it say I could put like a commercial in it or something. I don't know. I don't even know what it's really talking about. But yeah, and then it had the dollar sign with the red, and it'll say copyright. But most of that copyright shit was that shit when I was talking about Munchie B, and I was talking about that nigga Red Flag. That nigga Red Flag Julius, he was on there talking about his name Trouble and all the young homies from IF. Nigga, your bitch ass name ain't no motherfucking goddamn Trouble, nigga. Your name is Julius, nigga. Nigga, you's a goddamn snitch, nigga. On my mama, nigga. Yeah. So anyway, shit like that got blocked. That nigga tried to tell that nigga got on another nigga page talking about his name is Trub. Nigga, your name ain't no goddamn Trub, but I know it's been 20-some years since your little homies know what you did. Yeah, for sure that. Good looking out. Yeah, so anybody, you know what I mean? When I tell the truth, they be trying to get my shit. I ain't got no strikes though. I ain't got no strikes. Because I be watching what I say. You know what I mean? You know how you read that contract when they say you a partner, when you first get on with them? You gotta read that shit, gang. You gotta read that shit, gang. Yeah, it'll tell you that. So, like I said, like within an hour after we hit over 1,000 subscribers, like I said, I went to sleep, popped back up, and then everything, like I said, had green dollar signs, which you can get paid. And some of them, some of them had some racks on them, like some views with some racks on them. So we'll see how it go. But it's either green, it's gonna be a green dollar sign in the front, like when you get your likes and all that, wherever that like button is, it's gonna be a green dollar sign. It's gonna be a yellow dollar sign saying you could do some promotion or some shit like that. And then it's gonna be a red dollar sign, and it's gonna have a line through the red, which means you can't get monetized. You can't get no monetization, no hours, no nothing. You know what I mean? Like you just did 2-3 hours for nothing, which is cool though. You know, especially with yesterday, what I got 7.5 views. Y'all see that yesterday? Yeah, for sure. I got 7.5K yesterday on my live. Yep, for sure that. I got 7.5K views yesterday on my live in the morning. But that's how it go with niggas though you owe this up. You tell it the truth. And then, like, I double back because sometimes when I get up for y'all and I take like an hour or two break and then I get back on, that's when I'll hit for them big numbers. You know what I mean? Because people already been watching, like, it's like a preview. And like I said, I get up every morning to go handle my business. So it's not nothing for me to turn it on. But based on where I live, it gets so hot and humid. I could be talking to you like this, and then that's why I tell all my viewers and subscribers. If I'm talking to you like this, then all of a sudden the phone go dead, it ain't me. I be charging my phone. It's just so hot, and the temperature with the humidity, it'll say phone running too hot, and it just turn off. I can't turn it back on. I can't do shit. All I can do is put it on top of some ice. But just that's just where I live. I didn't kept it in a cool area so I could keep the live going, and it still did it. Yeah, yeah. So and then this is the number one thing too. YouTube wants you to do what I do. They don't. They like the podcast type stuff. They don't really like the shorts. I haven't seen no money come from no shorts. So shorts is just pretty much, if you do shorts like me, where I get probably, I think my biggest one was like 22.5K, the ward with the blood and crit, Pyrus or some shit like that. I got like 20, 25K, some shit. I don't know, 27K, 22 point something, nigga. I don't be keeping up. But yeah, you don't get paid for that, gang. That's subscriptions and views. Other than that, you don't get paid, bro. I ain't getting paid for none of that 25K shit. But it's just like, you know what I mean? Yep. Oh yeah? Oh, I didn't know that. But how could it fuck up your algorithm when it's just you gonna be a continual pop up? I thought the reason for the shorts was to keep you in the algorithm of shorts because there's a lot of people. I know relatives that only watch shorts. They don't be watching no videos. They not really YouTubers, but they'll watch the shorts. You know what I mean? So I don't really. Damn. Yep. I knew I had something about to come with this fucking heat, and I don't even get pimples, gang. Yeah, you the first one to tell me that though, man. You the first one to tell me that kill your algorithm. I never heard that though. I thought it was up in me, cause honestly, in my analytics, they said that a lot of views, a lot of subscribers was coming because of my shorts. I know what, but for sure, don't quote me on it, but it said plus 225 to 227 people. I don't know if it was in 7 days. I don't know if it was a month. Like I said, I don't even be knowing what I'm reading. I be reading something. Yeah. Nah. So with that, that's why it's kind of weird. Cause I thought shorts like get you. I don't know, but it got me a lot of viewers. And come outside the truck since everybody like you live in that motherfucking talking about I live in motherfucking goddamn truck. You know it's crazy than a motherfucker gang. Talking about living in a motherfucking truck. Nigga, you gonna crack. Dick dope and dynamite. Yeah, that's why I said like, okay, we can go to my daughter. We can go to well, my son, he 11. He'll about to be 11 December 5th, but I still 11. Shit, I'm finna be 41. He finna be 11. So nigga, let's just count it up. Mine September, his December. Nigga, it's close enough, nigga. It's all in the same year. So yeah, I was getting mostly all my views, and I mean all the views. Oh, I forgot my lighter. I was getting all the views from fucking subscribers from shorts. Now the views, um I say when I was hitting like 1.5K, 2.7, it's just up and down depending on. Oh, but this is the catch, y'all. This is the catch. You whatever you what your headlining and how you put your words together deciphers how the algorithm gonna work for you. Now, let's say, fuck it. You wanna do 607 Now here I'm giving y'all free game. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, that's why you get viewers and subscribers. Cause I ain't no stingy ass nigga, and I don't act like Munchie B. Like a hello. I think a nigga sexy. It be OG Mama Johnson's here. But shit, before you can find you a cougar out here, you boy, you gonna be good. Boy, she'll let you run your YouTube. She'll let you drive the new Benz. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so this the thing. Subtitles, or, no, what is it? I don't never do descriptions. That's one thing I don't do. I just do the title and I get on. Now, I don't know if I just know what to say at the right time or if I'm saying the right thing at the right time. But when I put them labels up and I just say like, okay, how I get it easy. If niggas is beefing, I put the two names and then I put a verses in between them. Because that's what it pretty much is. So when somebody gets to saying 4 extra and it's 607 I just say 607 whoever's the most hottest nigga out of whoever it is that's beefing, I put his name first. Then I put verses. Then whatever else I want to put after there, some emojis, blah blah blah. That's how I usually work it. And then shit, sometimes it'll hit 40 something people. Sometimes it'll hit in an hour, I'll be at like 2K. But then one thing about them shorts too, with that algorithm with the shorts, it don't you don't keep clouting up. It's like you gotta hit it while it's hot. The only way shorts really work for me and I get the banderonis is when something just happened. Like I gotta catch like if it's been on the internet. Most of the time when I've been catching shit and it go viral, it just got uploaded like 12 minutes ago, 33 minutes ago. And when I see it's like some hot shit, then I'll be like, ooh wee. Like, okay, one that I missed out on. Tootie Raw and Boosie. Feel me? I got laid in on that. I by the time I found out, yeah, everybody already posted it. They already had posted it in the they was eating already. And I know hood politicians or urban politicians, urban politics, whatever his name is. When he get on, he's known to come on late. But I think what he does with urban politicians, he uh he looks at a lot of don't his house look like, he live around here, but he in Texas. But he don't live rich like this, but I'm saying he got a he always in the front yard behind a bush. So then look, you got this old lady right here. She over here taking pictures of her house. She probably own it. But she just taking pictures of it. Cause she probably letting somebody rent. Look, she old as hell. Sloppy body too. But I bet you she got a gang of properties. This old neighborhood has a lot of properties. That's how it is out here. Look at the lions at the door. Good morning. All right, you. You try to sell this hoe? Oh, okay.
You live over here?
Yeah,
Oh, where do you live?
around the corner.
Oh,
I think you just passed by me and said hi.
and you stay in that second house from the.
Yeah, second house from the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just, I love catching people by flowers when they bloom.
They your special flowers. All right. No, I'm in like the Beverly Hills. I can't even say Baldwin Hills. I'm in like the Beverly Hills of Atlanta. That's why I said I could literally. It wouldn't be surprising to me if rich homie Quan, you know what I mean, had lived over here in this neighborhood. It wouldn't be surprising because you got some houses like look at this one. You got some houses where you go through the driveway and it be so long. That shit to be like this gray house way in the back. Like I done seen homes to where the driveway comes from the street. Like I said, ain't no curbs. I mean, ain't no sidewalks out here. So I seen people with they shit that go all the way to the back, and that gray house would be their house. Like not this one where it's at, but in my neighborhood, they have houses like that where it's way off in the back. Look, I could show y'all a house right now. It probably shit, man. It's a couple houses here where they got the big old white house like arcs in the front. Let me turn it around. And yeah, nigga, it looked like the White House. Let me back it up because it zoomed in too much. But yeah, ain't nobody over here. Look at the grass. Boy, you know they will fine you if you don't cut your grass over here, gang. And I'm talking about fine the shit out of you for not cutting your grass. They'll fine you for having a different color what's that shit? Blinds in the window. If it ain't white, they'll fine your ass. Yeah, but I got a good grow house in what's that shit called? It's not Big Bear, Arrowhead. I got a upstairs and downstairs. It's a mansion out there, but I think we gotta sell it because it had a big snowstorm and it just made everything leaky from the roof. So when you walk in there, it be having that little water smell. And that's why I told everybody, I was like, y'all shouldn't be here no more. You know what I mean? Look at this house. Look at that big old yard, gang. Remember how I told you them driveways go all the way back? This is one of the ones. Look at that big ass house. Now you mean to tell me if Rich Homie Quan was out there in the front yard, cause it got glass in front of that door, you see? There's glass in front of their door. It ain't just a door, it's a glass, then the door. You mean to tell me, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You mean to tell me you wouldn't be surprised if that nigga walked out of one of these houses? Cause it ain't like nobody doing better than nobody. Ain't nobody really doing better than nobody. Everybody got what they got. Everybody got what they got. You can't really hate on no homes. Everybody got what they got. And everybody shit proper. Now the only ones I don't like is these little gray ones. Like we once seen in the back and this one. This gray house is the one in back of my house. The one that got all them bushes that cut us off. This is the back of my house. Where this gray house is, from this one to this one, this is my neighbor on the next street, this gray house. I never been over here. Oh, okay. Well, where we at, where it's in Lake Arrowhead, which is where they used to get all the water, the Arrowhead water. Well, that's where the mansion is, and it's like the only people on that street is us, and it's another big house on the corner with this Hispanic family. Might be Indian, but they got a real life they got a real wolf as a dog, not a wolf dog. It's a wolf as a dog. Like this shit is a real wolf. That shit, Ebony seen that motherfucker, and Ebony didn't freeze up. Ebony just started going crazy, and I think Ebony thought it was like what it was, cause she never seen no dog like pretty much bigger than her. I don't think, yeah, I haven't seen no dog that's just really outrageously bigger than Ebony the whole time I had her, cause Ebony's big, big. Even out here in Atlanta, oh man, that's a big old boy, all the way from Cali, and I be like, nah, this ain't no boy, gang. That's how you know everybody they had those real Rottweilers. Everybody talk about they had papers, this, or that. If y'all been screaming she looked like a boy since she was little, you just telling me I got good papers. I got good genes. Like, but you should have good genes. It's fucking a paper dog. Like, bro, it says this Rottweiler has been a Rottweiler through the whole living of society of us finding Rottweilers. Like, we know where the mama and daddies come from. We know their cousins and relatives, generations on generations. That's all it say. So when you tell me you got a Rottweiler, and then even if you don't got papers, I can look and certain things, I'll be like, nose too long, ears too short, bones too little at the joints, walk a little sissified. Oh, I got a tri-bully and I got two Rottweilers. I got a tri-bully and two Rottweilers. Doobie is the tri-bully boy. Ebony is the Rottweiler girl, 2 years, about like 4, 5 months now. And then I got a 4-month-old Champ Rottweiler. I will go get them right now. I just took a walk around the neighborhood. And Ebony and them would be mad at me that I did this. But I had to because I wouldn't be able to walk around the neighborhood and show y'all the neighborhood because they are bullies. They are gang members in your neighborhood. This is the house behind my house. This is the house behind my house. Now they got all this yard all the way from the corner. See how much yard they got? Now, mind you, you can't park on these streets. Yeah, I would, but she don't even let him jump on her. Every time we even try to let him play, and he starts sniffing her too much, she turns around and starts beating him up, like literally. I heard him yelling, just like Champ. So if you're not dominant like that, I don't think it's gonna happen. And she's bigger than him, way bigger than him. Like he's big. Don't get me wrong. For a bully, he's big, but he Ebony too much. Ebony will put paws on him, literally. Yep. And this my neighbor on the corner. That's why she said, "You the second house?" Yeah, because this house is the corner, and I'm the next one off the corner. But yeah, ain't no way in hell I'll be able to show you all this. Ebony would have been pulling this way. I'd have been yelling for Ebony to come back. She probably would have ran up on that black man with that vest on, you know? And then Champ would be over here going somewhere, fucking with somebody's shit, trying to take a shit in their yard. And then I found out yesterday too, when I had him on the tree in front of the house, she said, yeah, they could fine us for having the dogs in the front too. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, there's no dog posting in the front. She said it's a gang of stuff because she said with black people, which is true, black people will put old cars in the front yard. People, you know what I mean? People will have an RV in the front. So with these country ass areas and with it being what it is, you know, upper class, they don't tolerate nothing. The only thing I was saying now, since the grass got cut, our grass got cut, we just got to go back green. That's the only thing, cause we got some people here, but they sprinkler system A1. But my neighbors ain't too far off from mine. My shit trying to get back green, but you know how that go. You gotta have help with that. And then a lot of people fail to realize you gotta soak the ground. Once you soak it and soak it and soak it, way before the sun come up, that's when you win. When I first got here, day grass was so green. I was like, damn. But like I said, it be hot as fuck. So I don't know who is gonna be able to keep up with green grass. Then they said in the fall season, that's a job you can make out here for yourself. You just pick up everybody leaves, and then they said a lot of people they want you to keep the leaves in a bag. You know, they want you. This is a big ass house though. Try to tell y'all, it's a big ass house. But yeah, people like the leaves and shit, so they can grow mulch and shit and make their trees bigger and stronger for the next year and all that. tomfoolery. Yadixki. Now we back to my mobile home where I live. Nigga said, this nigga live in there. These niggas crazy. This nigga just so disrespectful. So disrespectful. But I do recommend, my first time yesterday, I ate some vegan lasagna. Pretty good. Can't say it didn't need meat, but it was good. Can't say it didn't need meat, but it was good. So other than that, let me go ahead and chill in my damn my RV, my home on wheels. These niggas disrespectful. That shit funny as hell. Niggas want to see you in there. Well, if I say I live in here, what you gonna send me a Cash App donation? Hell yeah, I live in this bitch. Every day. Cash App. $ PBF 400. Look where I'm living. I'm trying to survive in a storm. It was a hurricane last night. I need help. Gas. My roof's falling in my mobile home. I had to take all the carpet out. Look at the way I'm living, y'all. Freak accident. Disaster. Chat, y'all gotta help me. $ PBF 400. I'm stranded, y'all. Help me. Help me, please. Yeah, look. Yeah, it was her. First, I was living in the storage. Yup, okay. First, I was living in the storage. Now I'm living in the van. Like, what else? When I first came to the internet, they said Bosco said I was gay. And then since I bet you that nigga ODM Slim probably got to talking to him. Then he switched the narrative and said, "Oh yeah, Neptune do meth." I was like, God damn, nigga, here's the three things you gonna be. You gonna be a smoker, you gonna be gay, or you gonna be a rat. It's only the three things on the internet: smoker, a snitch, and what was the other one? Yeah, the other one. Yeah, that part. Yeah, you know what I mean? They would be like, hell yeah. They'll see me selling food, right? They'll be like, oh, he's selling food on the side of the road. Like, come on, man. You niggas crazy, man. Y'all don't stop, man. That's what I said. Do not believe YouTube if you don't see these niggas live. Munchie B ain't gonna show you that motherfucking low bedroom, low income apartment he in. That nigga Bosco only shows y'all the kitchen and the wall. And I know I've been in so many Long Beach little apartments. That nigga's in Long Beach. Once Nina Boy said that, I knew it for a fact. I knew it for a fact. I was like, I remember cabinets like that because Long Beach got a setup. It's like them cheap ass cabinets. Yeah, you can't. And then that's what I said. You know, the only thing that I took from Nina Boy was from the first day after he seen me on Spider Load. He tried to put me up on game, but he didn't give me much. But he said, look, bro, I'm telling you, after you get on here with these live niggas, this, and that, you might want to keep your pace going and your momentum because if you want to be a success on the internet, you know, you're going to have to keep this up. Like, you can't stop. And I was like, man, you know, I'm just on here because of this Bosco shit. He's like, yeah, but you could turn it into some paper. That's the only thing that I got good from Nina Boy. Then when he didn't diss my Loose Cannon didn't diss my hood, but he was just like, fuck your hood. He was like, fuck Queen Street. I was like, you know what? Boop, I hung up. You know what I mean? Then Nina Boy hit me back on Instagram. Come on, man. Don't let them see you go out like that, man. Come on, just keep going. Woo. Man, look, man. You keep going with these niggas, you make something happen tonight, nigga. They gonna remember you forever. And that's what happened. Yeah, I hear a lot of people tell me about TikTok. I got people in the house telling me I could be way more viral if I did shit on TikTok. I'll be like, man, nigga, my phone already be dying off lives. You feel me? And then the other time I'm working, like right now, the only reason why I got a chance to really sit down and chop it up and walk around like this because I already handled my business yesterday. You know what I mean? Now it's just mopping up water and shit like that, you know? But as you can see, when everybody see you outside the house, what happens? Oh, where'd he go? what he doing? Or where you get this weed from? Like, come on, man. You got a whole thing of weed. Why you all way over here worried about what I got? You got a big old jar. You just out here looking around, probably heard me talking. Who he talking to? Just goddamn. It could be your own granny. Just straight femalism. Always nosy. Always gotta know something. I be looking at granny like, even if I told you what I was doing, why would it ever matter? I could tell you, oh, I'm eating a popsicle sitting down. Why do it matter? I'm grown. What are you asking all these questions for? Sheesh, you is not my girlfriend. And what is you looking for before? Oh, that I just came out to get some air. You just come out to get out the air. Lie. You just see me in there. You get to looking around. What he doing? You just be so bored. You just, what he doing? Go find you something to do. Go knit a sweater, granny. Like you used to do. Shit. Ask me all these questions. Then be walking around bogus as hell. Like, granny, where you going? I was just gonna say, cause you know what she tried to tell somebody yesterday in the house? I been trying to tell you stop picking up that nasty ass trash inside of Walmart. We was like picking up nasty trash inside of Walmart. We was all looking at each other like, Granny, what did you? She said, yeah, just nasty, just filthy with it. She said, that really gets on my nerves. Picking up all that dirty trash inside Walmart. Just disgusting. We looking like, Granny, what did you? I was like, Granny, what is you on, gang? Who picks up trash off, dirty trash off the floor at Walmart? Her citizen, what she be putting together, I'll be like, dirty trash out of Walmart. Where the fuck did that come from? Woke up another morning, she over there talking to the door, talking about, I used to own this place. Now, my family take care of me. So I need you to stay out of here and stay out of my way. And then she turned around and looked at me, and I had a little like pallet on the floor because I be watching her so she don't go out the door just like a dog. At night, especially if it's on my time to watch, yeah, I don't want to be in the bed with her. I'll sleep on the floor, and I'm gonna catch your ass like a 2-year-old. Get your ass away from that door. Where's you going? That's what you gotta tell Granny, like she a 2-year-old. Because she will walk and just go. Like yesterday, hot as a motherfucker. She wake up, oh, this wind is blowing too cold on me. I'm gonna have to turn it down. So we had the fan blowing from outside the window on the second floor. No screen. You know I was watching her like this, touch them buttons. If she moved that fan, boy, she probably would have got body slammed on that bed. You ain't finna jump out that window on my term or my time. Mm-mm. I ain't hollering at the family about that one. No, no. So you just let Granny jump out the window? You know how they gonna do. They ain't gonna hear no, well, she was messing with the fan. They gonna say, why you let her mess with the fan? Like, bruh, like, I let her do something in life. Like, I'm gonna be like, nope, don't touch that. Put that back. Take that out your mouth. Oh, and this is what she did yesterday, too. Tell me why. Yesterday, going through somebody's insurance paperwork or something like that. And when everybody left, like, went to do something real quick. We didn't leave. We didn't leave the house. Just, I left to go look for something. Somebody else left it. She tucked all the paperwork inside her pillowcase on the backside for no reason. Then everybody looking around, tearing up the whole room, looking for it. Granny swearing down she didn't touch it. It was tucked inside the woman's pillowcase. I said, Granny, you out of pocket. Swore up and down. She didn't do nothing. She didn't touch nothing. Nigga, the insurance paper, it was like this thick. She did that shit quick. Another thing Granny do. You leave that remote gone. I don't know what it is with that remote, and she don't even change channels. She just takes the remote and hides it, and will swear before God she didn't touch nothing. At first, I used to believe her. Now, she got 7 consecutive confirmed thieveries. I'm like, Granny, you foul. You foul. And be talking shit about, y'all always bothering me talking about I took something. And I was like, yeah, man, y'all get off her. Get off Granny. Granny, you had somebody insurance paperwork in your pillowcase. And then you had the motherfucking remote under the mattress. Ain't nobody doing no shit like that but you, because ain't no kids in here, because you don't even like the grandkids around. Yeah, 7 consecutive. She stole it 7 times straight, nigga. I counted. And the first thing why y'all always saying I took some? I've been sitting right here the whole time. Man, yeah. And then she tried to tell me yesterday. She walked up on me. Now, mind you, the only reason why I came back to the house because Granny came and pulled up on me and said, come on and bring my puppies. So then, I got in the car like a bitch ass nigga. No, I actually drove behind him. Yeah, because I was at work. So then she talking about, oh yeah, T, I love you, woo woo. The next day, she woke up, who was this in my house? I was like, I just looked at Granny like, what is you, are you the bad guy? I was like, the bad guy? She was like, what you doing in my house? Oh, I should call the police on you. This is Georgia. I can get you escorted off my property. I'm like, Granny, what is you on right now? You just came to look for me yesterday. Talking about where's my puppies. I could have checked you then and said, them my dogs. I don't know what you talking about, old lady. But nah, I'm trying to be nice to your ass. And you gonna tell me the next morning, who am I? What I'm doing here? I look like the bad guy? And then you talk about calling Poe pals? I just walked immediately. Step, left, right, left. I don't want to have no conversation with no police and no old lady that ain't got it together. Cause she might end up going. You feel me? Cause her boyfriend that been stealing money from her has been trying to get her secretly in that mental hospital. That's why she here. She I guess she was there for a couple of hours and they was like, she not crazy, she like losing it. But the family talking about she was just doing good last year until she got that what? Pfizer COVID shot. Booster. It said Granny last year used to be running marathons by herself. After she took that Pfizer, they said this has been going ever since. Do y'all know that to be true? I don't know. That's my whole family saying last year, Granny at 66 was doing cool. She was advised by Kaiser to take this bullshit medication. Medication. Because I don't even take the medication. I did not take a Corona. I did not take none of that medication they had for me. I didn't take a shot, a Pfizer, or nothing. Now, a year later, after that, now she's slipping. You tell me. My dad died at 56. Yeah. And it happened so fast, gang. Like, they literally showed me stuff to where Granny was driving in her own little Benz, taking her little ass to that park, and she was jogging, nigga, miles. Now, like a 2-year-old. She didn't remember who I was. But that is the reason why we here. This is the reason why we came from Cali. Because she losing it. And if you lose her, you know what I mean? At least you want to say, at least you was there all the way to the end. You know? All she want to do is sleep all day now. Um, she only wants fresh fruit for breakfast. I be like, Granny, all them asses, you don't want no bagel cream cheese with it or something? You just want straight. And now some of the girls have been trying to talk like they want her to go to fucking that living home, sober living home. I was like, nah, man. Not sober living home, that old people home, convalescent. They gonna do your people bad up in there, gang. Especially if she start getting on their nerves. You know what I mean? You know how black people is. You ain't even got to lie to yourself. You know people gonna be doing her bad in there because she in there doing the shit she do. They gonna be mad at her stealing the remote. You know what I mean? And lying about it. 'Cause now I can say you full-fledged lying, young lady. I know you stole it. Just like your dad or mom used to say, when they pick you up for stealing at that store, they be like, shut your ass up. I know you was in here stealing. Before you even say something, just shut up. I know you lying. Yup. Yeah, that's what we doing. Trying to find you know them little special people, them little special workers, the little special workers that what you call them? Like yeah, yeah, and they got a lot of those. You be watching the videos where they be doing them people bad. They be doing them bad, robbing them for their jewelry, flipping them over, all hella crazy when they got to change their diapers and shit like that. Man, this nigga burnt. This nigga said stupid ass shit. This nigga's out of here. Pew pew. Bye. Bow. 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 Out of here. Always saying some dumb ass shit. But yeah, nursing homes, yeah. So I told him just have like a nurse come through here, um, you know, for however many hours in the daytime. She gonna have to start eating some other stuff besides fruit. I don't even think she ate dinner yesterday. She just went to sleep. But she always seemed like she bothered. She always telling us she sees some black dude shadow. That be following her. That's what she should be waking up talking to. Some shadow. We all know what that is though. Yeah, you could try, but I'm saying she like a grown 2-year-old. She'd be like, what you giving me this for? I didn't ask for this shit. You'd be like, Granny, just stop with the shenanigans. Eat the shit. Well, I'm not hungry right now. You just told us you was hungry 10 minutes ago. Well, I'm not hungry now. So that's what I said. I'm not hungry. Be like, yes, Granny. You right. You always right. Just like your girl. You right. And I'm always wrong. Go ahead. You right. Same shit. But she's just more on a bully level. She is not, man, what? And then she'll get on everybody. She'll just start talking shit, making up the bed 20 times in a row. She'll just be folding stuff and fluffing the pillows and the mattress and ain't even getting in the bed. She'll just be flipping and talking shit. And she do. Sometimes she be funny. When she click in and click out, she'll say some shit. Man, she'll have me rolling. I'll be like, yep, that's Granny still in there somewhere. She be like, and why I always gotta tell your sorry ass? I'll be like, get her, Granny, get her. You just sorry since the day I met you. I'll be like, oh, wait, get her, Granny. Boy, Granny be out some words for the people in the house. I'll be like, oh, she kick back in. Like, every time she get hot at you for doing some shit, she gonna tell you what she remembers about your funky ass. Whatever her brain do remember, she finna roast the shit out your ass. And I be like, Granny in the building. Granny is still in the building. Cause she know what she talking about. Now, she might click off into something else like after she say what she said. But what she said, I remember that too. now that's, yeah, that's you. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about, man, will cuss you out in the nice old lady way where you just be like, I don't have to take this. I'm going home. For real. That's all you can say to Granny. I don't have to take this. I'm going home. Yep. Yep. And maybe the girls be going back and forth. That's the funny part. They do not give a damn about Granny age. The boys, we be like, yeah, you right, Granny. Whatever you say, Granny. The girls, nah, because I'm tired of her bullshit. Making up the bed 20 times a day, still in the goddamn. I'll be like, goddamn, get off Granny like that. You know she a old lady. Yeah, because they know the truth about you. And then the way they put their words together, like the way, and it be so straight to the point. You just be like, oh, look, don't let her remember nothing else. They be like, if you can't hurry up and go to sleep, Granny, get your butt in the bed. I be like, get your butt in the bed. Now you want, then she be like, now you want me to go to sleep. First you said you was gonna take me to Walmart. Now you want me to go to sleep. What else you want me to do? Shut up and sit here quiet till I die? I be like, Granny crazy with it. Granny crazy with it. She be older. So I can't even go to the door no more by myself. Why you always ask me where I'm going every time I get out the bed? I just let her do what she do. But them girls, they be like, where you going? Don't be touching that door. I wasn't finna touch the door. I just wanted to look around and stretch my legs. I'll be like, yeah, let her stretch her legs, man. Why you on her like that? But then she'll get to fucking with that door. And don't let her hear them kids running down that hallway. Boy, she look like she want to kick back in 20-year-old gear and start commencing with me. Who y'all running in this? You could tell. You could tell. She would turn around and do her face like this. Like, is that them kids out there? Be like, yeah, they just playing. They out of school. They just playing. Well, they need to be quiet. I'm trying to get some peace. Yeah, Granny, this ain't the house for that. This is the house for don't let you go to a hospital. It is still young people all through this thing, Granny. You gonna have to deal. She be coming with her shit, man. Like last night, I was happy that she did like almost a whole night. I don't know, because I left, but I think she did a whole night of sleep. But yeah, yesterday morning was crucial. Talking about who is you? Ain't you that bad guy? You know I could call the police on y'all or you. And everybody was looking at me like, why the fuck is Granny on you? Yeah. Start calling around, getting her daughters and shit like that to tell her like, why is you on T like that? And she was like, he the bad guy that did whoopty whoop to me and whoopty whoop. They were like, Granny, no, he didn't. He just came from California. How he do that? I don't know. She don't remember people. And just immediate daughters, sons, but everybody else, she'll click out on you. Even grandkids, the young ones, she don't know. Like I said, it took a year. That ain't long for an old lady to be tripping out like that. Right after the Pfizer. I told her. But, you know, she older. You know how they be trying to do what they doctor tell them to do? Just like my other granny that live in Compton Rick Rock hood. That's why I know his hood so good. That's why I told him, nigga, I'm probably more from your hood than you. Niggas, my granny is still over there, nigga. So if my granny was over there when the houses in Compton was $11,000, how long you and your family been there? I bet you my grandma and grandpa been living in the nutty blocks before it was nutty blocks. The first wave of black people from Mississippi and down south to get all them Ford, Chevy manufacturing car dealership jobs. They was putting the cars together. That's my grandpa's first job out here, or out there, Cali. Hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. We going up, we going up. But other than that, I really ain't been getting too much. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really ain't been up on the LA shit though. Like what's the new shit with Trump? I heard about the he going to all the Home Depots, arresting everybody. That is the #1 spot though. I think it was just like I heard yesterday somewhere they went to Hollywood and arrested a gang of grandmas and shit like that. Immigrants. I don't know. I ain't been up on it. Like it don't come on my TV here. That's like strictly YouTube. It's different. They slow motion out here. Very slow. Like I said, man, my late is y'all early. It's what, 6:51 to y'all. It's about to be 10 o'clock to me. That's why I said going live like this with y'all, it's easy buddy. Some of y'all probably what 2 years, so it's 10. Y'all at 8 o'clock. What's that like Chicago, Texas? Y'all like 2 hours behind me. For sure, Cali 3. Cause I remember when they used to call me 7 o'clock. I'd be like, man, do you know it is 4 in the morning? Oh yeah, it's 7 here. Yeah, it's 4 here. Nah, I hang up in their face like, don't be calling me. It's 4, 3 in the morning. You crazy? I ain't in motherfucking Atlanta yet, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? But that's how I knew. But yep, hot ass day turned into a low key hurricane last night. I don't know what God doing with this weather. It sure ain't pleasant. And I ain't used to all these. I've been through the monsoon one time. No, I don't got that number no more, gang. They turned it off. They turned that shit off, gang. As soon as I passed, I think it was like, I think when I passed Arizona, that Obama phone don't work no more, gang. It said loss of service, all type of shit. So, yeah, I can't have an Obama phone in another state. That's another fact. And so, since I can't get one, I can't have nobody give me one. You know what I mean? And I know the person that gave it to me, they like, you know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah. That's why I said like I'ma just strictly do my food and stuff Friday through Sunday. And then I'm a park where I was before, cause like I said, the dude was trying to I found out through some white dude, right? What's the deal? What's the deal? Hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. When I was working at the car wash, while I was selling food at the car wash parking lot, dude was trying to get me to pay $100 a day to sell food. And I was telling him, like, I was getting little fades, but not enough to pay you no $100 a day if I ain't even seeing $100. You feel me? So we had our little back and forth. So then the owner, not the owner, but yeah, the friend's owner, come to find out, was a white dude that I cooked a whole slab of ribs for. And he do billboards from here. He do Atlanta all the way to Florida. And right now he on his way back. He'll be back like tomorrow or today. He said he wanna link up again. But all that to say this, he told me that the dude was paying like 700 to 800 a month to have that car wash, when he trying to charge me $100 a day. So let's just say I did that for 30 days. I would have been paying this nigga 3 racks, and he's only paying 700 to 800 a month with his car wash. I said, oh yeah, the nigga pimping. But I told him that before anything. I was like, nigga, you pimping if you think I'm finna pay you $100 a day and I ain't even making $100 a day. Yeah, I had to bounce off that situation. That was so easy to do. And then like that's where Sean Paul ended up seeing me anyway. It wasn't because of him. That nigga seen the motherfucking sign and shit like that. But you know, niggas that try to take the credit. But you know, it's all good. Yeah, it seemed like it. Like now, it's cool. It feel like California weather. Give it about 2 hours. Bro, you gonna see me with the shirt off, sweating like I'm, look at Aaron the plumber working out, doing all the whole shits, nigga. This shit scandalous here, bro. I can't lie to you. This shit so tricky, bro. This shit hella tricky. Like right now, it's to the point to where, like now, I pretty much pinpoint where all the water be dropping at. So now, if it rain, I gotta hurry up and run in here and just put like, I gotta put like 2 buckets in here, gang. 2 to 3 buckets. Because I got leaks. I never seen them though, you know what I mean? So now I know. And like I said, it was a baby hurricane, gang. Now I gotta get all this shit out. My this brisket, this cut up brisket marinated. That's it. Cut up brisket, jerk marinade. Living in my home. Let's see, this bacon. This gotta be bacon. Some shit show. Ah! And it did what I didn't want it to do. It did what I didn't want it to do. But it did what I didn't want it to do, but it didn't get in the water. So I'm Gucci. Gucci! But it's the bakiano that I be making the bacon wraps with. You got to get the thick cut. You know what I mean? I get smoked bacon. But, you know, it's all in the flavoring. I get a apple wood, and I get smoked bacon. Thick cuts. And out here in Atlanta, they got different flavors that you never seen in Cali. I just can't remember them. But this is one of them. I'm just finna get this shit out so I can put it in the freezer. So I could have shit straight, you know. By the time I do bounce out on these boys. And as you can see, I keep my shit up. Cheese. This is the links, hot dogs, cheese. And then I be hitting them with these too. These are smoked sausages. You can imagine how they taste. Ooh yeah. Smoking, 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 smoking. Cheese, as usual. Just for the burgers and whatever else. The shredded cheese for the tacos, whatever else. Uchiwali. What I didn't want it to do, it did. So it's all good. I got the corn. Gotta keep the corn. Get the rack of them. This is what I make the elotes with, but out here, I make it with it on the small ones for the kids, the big ones for the adults. That's why I stay on. Like I said, every time your motherfucking deep freezer thaw out, it's gonna be water at the bottom. So, take that bullshit out. That's the only thing I don't like about it. If you don't keep it plugged up, it's gonna fuck with you. So, I got this corn. I got the long corn for the elotes. This for like the adults. And then this one, this corn, I usually this go with your meal. I usually put these corns that's like this size. See what I'm talking about? I usually put them size with the your meal. But like I said, with the kids, I'll put 3 of those together so they can mess with it with their hands. And you ain't never cooking without no bell pepper, so don't pop it to me. Yep. So it look like I'm gonna have to drain this too. It look like I'm gonna be doing some more mopping, but I ain't in no rush for work. Yeah, but I'm Gucci. What's this? This is brisket, I believe, too. So that other one might be chicken thighs. Nope, that's brisket. Yeah, this is all brisket. All right. Baked beans. This is brisket for sure. I can tell how it's cut up. I know how to cut my shit. Yep. And that's about it. Just water. But yeah, this is how your shit gonna look. I'm gonna show y'all though. Let's get them empty ice bags up out of there, but that's how your shit look when it melt down. Like I said, my shit be clean, gang. My shit be clean, gang. But it is a job. It is a job, and you gotta stay on it. And yeah. With that being said, I gotta now separate this stuff off the floor and get it done. You know? Put this shit in the freezer. Handle my business. Put some soap on the floor. Make sure I wrap all this up. I don't know. Should I get this yeah, it be water all through there. Should I get this motherfucking this vegetarian lasagna to the dogs? Is that good for their food or no? That cheese good for them? I think it's the cheese that's bad for them. I forgot. Hey, on me, since you did that cut, I'm finna make me some coffee this morning. Yep. He said popcorn. Yeah, I got the popcorn machine too right there, gang. Yes, Sirski. Got the popcorn, everything. Then we got a deep freezer. If I show you the deep freezer we got in the kitchen, nigga, that shit's so full it don't even close, gang. And it's so icy cold that even though it's open on a hot day, it's still frosted up. OG Bobby Johnson. I'm talking about when I was trying to close it. And they was like, nah, I don't close. Niggas food to the top to the bottom in that bitch. And they was like, yeah, if you ever need some chicken. I was like, damn, nigga, we like everything in there. Everything but some ribs. But yep. Oh, and for people that like to boost out here, nigga, if you boost, yeah, I heard. I think that's why I lost a lot of weight too. Cause I was eating breakfast every day at the house. No cap. I was eating breakfast every day at the house. And yeah, I wasn't having no real problems. Ever since I stopped that, ever since I stopped that, I started losing weight. Especially when I was packing up my house, then traveling. It took me about like 2 weeks just to get everything in my house that I wanted to get out of the house, so I could be able to, you know, go ahead and make this long trip, in which I did. Doing that shit by myself did kick my ass though, gang. Driving that far did kick my ass. Yeah, they both. Yeah, they. Wait. Yeah, they both brisket. I thought I had one chicken, but I put a chicken in the freezer already. I put a chicken in the freezer yesterday. All right, smooth. So, yep. Shit, I could cook some of this smoked sausage with the eggs we got in there, but I'm gonna have somebody else do it because I'm already working. Like, and then if you come up with the idea, you know how family is, you gonna be the cooker. So instead of that, what I will say, when somebody say they finna cook, which they do got a little girl over here that be trying to stay over here for free sometimes. But she got missing last night because she do be tricking. Like she is a whatever you want to call them night walkers. And nobody wanted to believe me. I guess they believe me now. The bitch didn't come home last night like I told her. I was like swimming. I was thinking in my head, how the fuck you gonna go swimming? And it closed at 9 o'clock. And it's already 7:10. It's 7:10. Look, this how Gilligan the family is. This how Gilligan they get in. Like I'm supposed to believe this shit. These people tell me that she claims that she's going to go swim. She's going to go swim, and that she's going to go swim at a friend's house at 7 p.m. at night, never to return the next day. I said, okay, y'all can be done. Yeah, I said, y'all can be done and let the little bitch tell y'all any other thing. But me, come on, man, I know better than that. The bitch said it closed at 9. You leaving at 17, never to return. Talking about you going to your relative's house. Then, when you first moved out here, you said you didn't know nobody. Now all of a sudden, you have all these relatives. I was like, that's spark up number 2. First, you say you didn't know nobody out here. Now all of a sudden, you getting in contact with relatives. Bitch, any state you would have found a relative. Stop the cap. You know, they be trying to stick up for their friends. And friends is really out of pocket, you know? Friends is really, really out of pocket. Especially with them lying to you. And then it's even more bogus as hell, because you acting like you believe a bitch. That's the funny part. That's the funny part. You believe a bitch. That's the funny part. And then want somebody else to believe it too. No, Sirski. Cannot do it. I was born with some sense. Not no sense. And that right there, I call cap. Bitch, you don't know nobody out here. You ain't got no goddamn relatives. But, like I said, every time a nigga pull up and I see somebody that's close by the house, what they do, turn off the lights and they leave. Now, anybody that ain't doing nothing wrong, why would you turn off your lights and leave? First, when you pulled up, the lights was on. When I pulled up in front of the house, now the lights off. And you mean to tell me that is your friend, your relative? Now, mind you, she says she's going to friends and relatives. Why the friends and relatives ain't never came inside? This is your friend. You wouldn't have an argument about her hoery. Top of the line trick. But, you know, they want the hard proof. I don't gotta have the hard proof. You leave around right before dark, going all the way to the next morning, pop up, ha ha hee hee, and just get to cooking breakfast. And they like that because it's like a slave, you know? She come right in and do what they want. Do what they won't do. I think that's why they defend her so much. Because she don't have no problem just coming in. But mind you, nowhere to stay. She ain't got no food like that. So, of course, she's going to come in and do all that type of shit. You know what I mean? But then when your shit start getting fucked up like yesterday, now you fuck the bitch. So, you know, just some more girl shit. But if it was your homeboy, oh, man, they'll tell you all type of shit about him and how you wrong. And, boy, that's a whole nother. That's why I said back and forth ain't about nothing. And that's when I get to telling everybody, you just talking. You just talking. You trying to defend a bitch who I just said I seen with my own eyes. And it's like, why in the hell would I lie on this little bitch for no reason? Like, where would I come with this shit from? You know what the bitch said? You probably want to fuck the bitch. I said, oh, Lord, that's when I leave. That's when I leave. Boy, if that's what you want, peace. Look, it's your story. I don't want to fight you on it. Go ahead. Believe what you want. I'm gone. I'm not dumb enough to even talk about it. That's what I'm not doing. Going back and forth. The more you go back and forth, believe me, it's going to look worse. Just leave. Just leave. Because the more you talk, the more you going to get turned up. And the more you looking at some time. Because if you do get turned up, 911, you know what they're going to do. Larry H. Parker, you know the story. Real shit. You're not winning. Everybody's telling. You know what I mean? Even if they tell for the moment, and then they try to take it back some time later, after they find out about the bitch. You know what I mean? Now it's, oh, we should have believed you. Yeah, well, now we talking through global telling. So how that sound? Should have believed you. I don't even know why you came up here. Did you bring some money? That's when the conversation go to that. I don't even know why you came up here. Did you put the money on the books? You out of here, man? You out of here, Thankful? You off to work already? Like I said, it's late for me. It's early for y'all, but I know some of y'all be up doing y'all thing just like me. Shit, I'm starting to be reliable like fucking K-Cal 9 News. I'ma be there. Be there or be square. There's a meeting in my... That part. Yeah, put this bleach on this thing. We finna clean out this damn What's today? Wednesday? Thursday? Oh yeah, for sure. So this is perfect time. And put the little bleach in there. Go ahead and clean out this motherfucking deep freezer after it thawed out, and it's Gucci. I'm glad I got the open floor to where I just pour this bleach and this soap and just swish it up with a broom or something. I'm good. It feels like I gotta do this every day though, gang. I just cleaned it out yesterday. Then I caught myself mopping it out this morning because it was raining like a low-key hurricane. Out of nowhere, it went from hot ass air to full-fledged wind, lightning, rain, and it started hailing. I forgot about that part. On my mama, it started hailing. I should have let Ebony and them out, but I won't be able to talk to you. I'll be over here yelling, and because Ebony gonna run this way, he gonna run that way. They just too much. And then the neighbors, I guess now they said in this neighborhood, can't even have dogs running around. But you can't buy a gate neither. Can't put a gate on these nice homes. They said they just now started allowing us to put gates in your own backyard. And they said some people been paying their fines. They said, fuck y'all. I bought the it's a couple people in the neighborhood that said, fuck y'all. I bought the house. It's mine. I put whatever I want and I pay the fine. So they do what they want. Pay the fine. I was like, damn, that's not a bad idea. Because if you need it, you need it. And I need it. I need a fence back here. They got some big ass dogs. Then when the puppies come, you know what I mean? You gotta have something for them. Now, I could build something, but every time I talk about building something, they say, nope, can't do that. Nope, it gotta be this color. What if I painted that color? I don't know if they allow. We gotta. I was like, oh shit. Like it's your spot, but it ain't your spot. Believe that. It's your spot, but it is not your spot. Facts. Facts. It's your spot. It is not your spot. As long as you realize that, you'll go a long way. Other than that, it is not your spot. Now, I'm gonna wash out this car for the third time. Washing out this car the third time in 2 days. One, for regular cleaning. Second, for the rain this morning. And now, for thawed out deep freezer. I'm thinking about taking this other refrigerator out and putting a regular small one, like a small one from the house that I got. You know what I mean? Just to save room. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah. So that's how I'm gonna try to do that. Um, but like I said, man, there's some tricky ass air, and that's why I wake up so early to get to it. Cause if I don't, it'd be too hot. And you know me, I'm hustler. I'm the hustler of the year. And if I say it's hot and I'm tapping, look, man, I feel delirious. I feel weak, weak. And I'm blessed right now that the clouds is blocking the sun, cause I can feel the sun trying to do something right now. So I'm glad. And then on top of that, I can do lives. As long as the sun ain't out, I can do lives. Cause once that sun come out, like I said, I'll be talking to y'all just like this. Then all of a sudden y'all gonna be like, where he go? This nigga hung up on us. Nah, I ain't hang up on shit. My phone get overheated. I never had my phone overheat in LA, not once. I never knew that could happen. I was on a live with y'all on my other phone, on my Android. That shit was straight bad. Man, I was on live and it got fried right when I was on live with y'all. So, retouch off. Yup, so that's another thing too. None of the phones is gonna make it. Then when I moved out here, like out here, when everybody saw me for real, they were telling me like, yeah, bro, for sure that like that shit right there is normal. You just gotta deal with it. It was like, welcome to Atlanta. I was like, yeah, thank you, thank you. I feel real welcome. Thank you, thank you. Bullshitting me. Bullshitting me. You can't have shit out here. Every phone goes to that bullshit. It's gonna take you about 10 to 15 minutes if it do come back on. If it don't, you just gotta like set it down till it cool. Me, I've been trying to set it on fucking ice just to get back, and sometimes it works. If I do it immediately, I'll be able to get back to the live stream. But if I don't do it immediately, yeah, it's gonna come with the fuckery. It's gonna come with straight fuckery. So I try to do as much as I can when I can, cause shit, and it's a time limit on this shit. I didn't know it was so hot out here. Ain't like it would stop me from not coming, but it sure had me think about some shit. And I would have had all my shorts and shit out. Nigga, I had sweatpants and shit. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I thought it was gonna be like regular. Man, this shit like way past anything I ever known. It don't really make sense, but it do at the same time. I didn't think it was blazing like that though. Real talk, I didn't think it was like that, but it is what it is. So you gotta deal with it. Just gotta deal with it. And that's what I'm doing. Gotta deal. Something new though. Like I said, better than being in them situations in LA. At least you can spare your life a little bit here. You got a chance. Cause ain't nobody really on nothing out here. Like I said, if you ain't from the hometown, ain't nobody on you. And then it's like a whole different type of demeanor. You know, I wouldn't say Southern hospitality, but it's something close. It ain't LA though. That's what I can say. I don't know if it's all that hospitality shit, but it ain't LA though. That's what I give it. It ain't LA, you'll survive. You'll be alright. You'll be a little bored, but like I said, it's not even that, because if you contenting or doing any type of like business stuff, you really don't have time to be outside anyway. Any kind of business, you do what you can while you can, but you know, that shit don't last long. You gotta get to business, you gotta work. So that's why I said, like, most of these people that be talking all that shit on here, man, all you do is sit at the house and punching the motherfucking keys and talking shit to niggas, and you don't know nothing about. You don't even know half the content that's going on. You just jumping in everybody's war that actually know each other. And then come to find out, just like 607 Unc said, nigga, this shit ain't real. This is all simulated. Most you niggas come with the acting, you know what I mean? Turn it up because the camera on. Like, I believe him because he's doing it. He did the same shit. So why wouldn't he not be telling the truth when he did the same shit? He ain't doing nothing different than nobody else. This nigga, and then that's why he said, oh, you know, this is Snitches News and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you know what you doing, nigga. You the OD nigga. Ain't no, like he said, he been in the pen. Ain't no halfway telling. Ain't no such thing as halfway telling. Even if these niggas is telling cases, talking about yeah, you know, whoop de whoop, kill whoop de whoop. Like I seen Ann Hefe talking about some shit. I'm like, nigga, you niggas talking about niggas cases, bro. You niggas talking about unalive and this, and he was get back for this, man. They might just get back on you just for talking about that shit. But, you know, hey, clout is real. That's why the takers got took. You feel me? Nigga yelling takers, and then they took his ass. Feel me? So you can have your laughs, get your ha ha hee hee on, get your ha ha hee hee put in that dirt. Yeah, you'll be like ha ha Davis. Your ass will be like ha ha Davis, and that other Asian nigga, the other ha ha nigga, that got smoked for his chain or something like that. Mm-hmm. Ha ha that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Nobody even believe. You ain't serious. Shut up. Little dude. Little ass boy. Little ass boy. Shut it up. Okay. This ain't gonna fit. I ain't gonna try to smash them. I was gonna try to smash some peppers in there. Oh, note. Oh, no. These niggas ain't ready to hustle. Been 7 years, the same clothes. Ask them original. What you barking for? Crybaby Johnson. Get on camera. What you barking for? Hmm? Hmm? Big old baby. Just want to say something just to say something. All that damn barking. Put your ass in that back. Had this nigga back here all yesterday. Lucky I saved his ass. He could have been in that tornado. Look at this shit. Look at all this shit flipped over. This is all the shit flipped over. From the lightweight little hurricane shit. Gotta make sure I look down because it be boo-boo. Boo-boo blended in. But this is doggy world. This is doggy world. And you see, I do respect the dogs. Nigga, I don't like flies. I don't want them on my dogs neither. And that's the big one. That's Jumbotron. Yeah, but this what it did. His last night. This what it did. Broke them limbs down. Twisted the seats a little bit. That bucket way over there. This bucket way over there. Football and shit fell way over there. Yeah. That shit treacherous, gang. This shit ain't no joke. This shit is no joke. That shit came through out of nowhere. Look, this bike was standing up. Yup. This bike was standing up. That bike for sure was standing up. Cause I seen it last night. No cap. It's ugly out here. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard. And you gotta know how to move around and when to move around. Cause this shit will get you. I make sure I'm knock this shit up too. Before I get them sneaky links. Try to come in here and eat a nigga food talking about we didn't know. You should have told them. My man. Y'all still didn't tell me if that vegan if vegan if vegan tell me if that vegan stuff is good for that vegan lasagna is good for dogs. I can get away with that or what? Y'all think so? Y'all gotta let me know. I can get them this with their food. I can give them some of that vegan. The dogs. Even if they get the runs, you know, they'll be outside with the runs. And since nobody answering saying no, I'm gonna go ahead and give them vegan lasagna. It's pretty good though. Like I said, it needs some meat, but it was good without it. But it needs some meat, but it was good without it. But it needs some meat, but it was good without it. Let me see. See what this broom do for me. That mop was not working. Oh yeah. And when you buy brooms and mops, please spend your money wisely. These are about the best mops and brooms that I ever get. Like, they always dependable. The bristles don't get all weak. You can put it in water, it's still gonna be strong. You know, that type shit. They be going to that Dollar Tree, trying to save that 50 cent. You know what I mean? All that little BS. And end up fucking yourself over. You know? By bullshitting with your sales. You know this shit, these bubbles ain't trying to come about this bitch. You finna come about. I'm wondering why it's coming out so goddamn slow. Then when I want a water hose, this shit don't want to come out. Come on, Mr. Soap. Shit. I ain't finna keep doing this for no motherfucking hour. I done already did this morning. This shit clean it a bitch. And now it's cleaning a bitch and a bitch. Shit, I ain't already made it clean as a bitch and now it's, oh damn. And the weed dropped. And it got wet. And it broke. As usual. If it ain't work, you ain't working. If you don't have no mishaps, you ain't gonna win. Simple as that. You don't look for a loss, you're not gonna be a boss. You gotta expect it. Oh my mama. Alright. So now I ain't sticking that water hose in. That's too much water. And I'm gonna put a bucket. And these motherfucking flies tearing this motherfucking food up. I'm gonna get this shit to my dogs. But I ain't finna just let them eat that shit in front of me. I don't supply no flies. I hate them bitches. I hate them bitches. Alright, water once again. Work, work, work. When I just said I just finished all my work, man. Look what happened. Find something else. I did not know this shit melted like that. I must have had a bag of ice in there. Top for the lime bullshit. Yep, this shit jumped all the way out. This shit jumped all the way out the goddamn deep freezer. And straight up start wetting my front seat. This shit jumped out this deep freezer. The way I had it propped up. And went straight and wet up the driver's seat. God damn, these flies ain't no joke, gang. I can't lie to you. You gotta watch out for these damn flies, gang. They don't be playing with you. But it's taking forever for this goddamn soap to come up out this bitch like it was too thick. But I'd rather have it too thick than not be clean at all. It just take me some more time. And I can tell it's getting hot and I'm getting sticky. I'm getting real sticky right now, gang. God damn. What y'all got going on, man? Besides listening to me bullshit. Y'all think 607 Unc gonna catch that celebrity fight with 4 Extra? 4 Extra can't say nothing about it now. 607 Unc clouded up Border Hill. So 4 Extra ain't got no he ain't got no King Pill excuses. He can't say that King Pill shit. 607 Unc more clouded. And 607 Unc is calling you for the fade. That's what make it worse. And you supposed to be off the bat. And he's showing you you're not like that. He telling the world you're not like that. Just by him saying you wouldn't have did what you did without your homies, that said a lot, gang. Now, mind you, he be up on no jumper. And just like everybody else, he be watching, plotting, writing shit down. You know he do his homework before he go peep niggas. Don't think he just be popping up with this shit out his head. This nigga's an old nigga. Always remember, he older than me. His gag tactics is up there with like dead Nelly. Ain't Nelly like 50? So, is like 50, bro. That's a nigga Whack can't even go back and forth with because they the same caliber. You know them old niggas be some bullshit ass niggas? Because they always got that smart, slick shit to say. Y'all know how old niggas is. They always had that smart, slick shit to say. And you ain't really got no rebuttal. Because the nigga said some fly ass, rhyming ass shit that you ain't never heard of. And be like, all right, OG, you got that. I ain't even finna go back and forth with you. You can't. That nigga used to get into them arguments all the time. You can't argue with no nigga like that. How you gonna argue with a nigga like that? A nigga that stay in the trenches, you know what I mean? Got 30 years plus on you and been doing scamming and scheming. Mind you, he did say he used to smoke crack. So you don't think he got finesse about himself? He is a street. You all the way street if you did crack. I don't give a fuck what no nigga said. If you did crack, you are these streets. Ain't no way around that. And then you do the shit. And that means you know everybody that sell the shit. So ain't no outlet on that, gang. That nigga said he smoked crack. You better respect it. That nigga ain't telling you no lies. And then you can't get on a nigga that admits to you. It ain't like Wack found it out and somebody told him. No, he told him himself. He eliminated that problem. It's kind of hard to get on a nigga that already got on himself. What can you really throw at him? He already told you he did it. So what can you do about it? But you harp on it, try to make it something, try to make content out of it, you know, and Hefe, much you can't see type shit. But they'll make content out of anything as long as you let them. Anything content to them. Shit, the only thing they probably wouldn't do is tell on their mama. But shit, I wouldn't even put it past niggas. Niggas telling on their mamas now. Niggas rest in peace on their motherfucking grandparents. Off an argument. Rest in peace in them. Don't make no sense. That's why I say, me and the man, YN, shit, nigga, I wish I would. Even if my grandpa's dead, nigga, shit, nigga, I still wouldn't, man. I'm the reason why they out of here? You crazy as hell. I don't give a fuck what them old people said. Nigga, I'll move out. 14 years old. Bye. See you later. Come catch me. Oh, I forgot you old. You can't. Bye. That's how I do them. But that's what happened when everybody get locked up. Mom and dad in the trenches. They have a kid. Mom and dad made a transaction together. G-Mom's got to take care of him. G-Mom's ain't on shit. So they already know he good. She ain't gonna never bring no drugs around the nigga. So they good in that part. But other than that, they ain't really, you know. These young niggas be watching these movies, playing that Grand Theft Auto, listen to that drill, and them niggas get it fucked up. Drill is for times of war. You don't get to listen to drill and then go drill, pull a skit on your grandparents. You burnt out. And then you go pull the skit on your grandparents, the same only motherfuckers that would put money on your stinking ass books. So what the hell is you thinking? That's backwards like a motherfucker. Go RIP your grandparents and then be in there stuck when them is the same people that would put money on your funky ass books. You's an idiot. Dumb. Ain't doing no thinking. Young nigga shit. Ain't thought about nothing. Why? The nigga ain't even got shit. And if he do got something that's nice, he stole it. He robbed for it. And then after he floss it and he get broke, he gonna sell it to another nigga. So you gonna catch the charges while another nigga enjoy it. Good morning. Grandma.
Hi, I'm fine.
Yep. So that's what it is, man. Hopefully this is the end of what I gotta do today. At least y'all get to see me doing what some of y'all doing right now, straight working. That's all I be doing, man. That's what I said, man. I can pop all the shit I want. At this age, nigga, I done did all the hanging out. Ain't no more hanging out for me. Nigga can't even ask me to hang out at this age, you know? For what? And then to go argue with a little homie, that's like arguing with my son. Like, it makes no sense. I said what I said, nigga, and it's not a lie. So, you know, you just tell a nigga to deal with it. Should've never made me pop out. Once you made me pop out, it was over for you. That was the worst thing you could have did was make me pop out. And then act like you really like that. That's where you fucked up, man. That's where you really fucked up, man. Making it seem like you like that. And for that, I gotta roast you. Gotta roast you. It's my pleasure. That's kicking a dog ass, sticking your foot up a dog ass, bang, 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 bang. That's my pleasure. Every time I see these niggas on YouTube, I be like, look at this buster. Still on the internet with the persona and got the nerve to tell niggas he's the mayor of the B team. Lord have mercy. And what digital AI world are you talking about? You talking about some digital AI shit that ain't happening. That nigga talking like some Matrix shit. Nobody believes you but the internet.
Like she just had a meltdown.
Yeah. So pretty much here we go. Call this a day. Let this dry out again. At least y'all got a chance to see Granny. She got her little walk on to the front yard and back. They thought I was gonna like be recording her. No, I didn't. I didn't. They were sure watching me though. They were sure watching me. Everything in content though. I just show, Granny as Granny. Other than that, I ain't shit, nigga. If I give her a name and shit like that, nigga, crazy. That is the richest lady probably walking around here. To be quite frank, because when she was buying shit, shit was cheap. And she she told me Paw was doing, and I never knew this. She said yesterday, she told us the truth. She said, you know how we got all these places? She snapped out of her, cuckoo. She said, you know how we got all these places? Your grandpa used to sell weed, and he never been to jail. That's exactly what she said yesterday. Yep. Said Paw used to sell weed. Exactly what she said yesterday. She used to sell weed, and he never went to jail. Then you know how the women do. After she said that, and he used to be a drunk. He just get drunk and whoop all the kids' ass. Y'all remember that? I was like, here we go, smutting them up. Here we go. First you gonna say he did some good shit. Now here we go, smutting up the old nigga. Come on now. Y'all don't never quit with that shit. Y'all can't just say, oh yeah, he took care of the man, left y'all some houses, blah blah blah. Yeah, but he used to whoop y'all ass. Yeah, everybody got a whooping shit. That was normal back then. I still got whoopings from my mom and dad, so shit, what's the complaints for? Everybody got one. That's how most of us got some act right. That's how some of us learned how to fight. Shit, let it the truth be told. If it wasn't for some of them ass whoopings, nigga, some of us would have been scared to get out in the streets. Cause you didn't get no ass whoopings. That means you gotta be used to some type of pain. And an ass whooping is some pain. Because I used to feel it regularly. I remember my sisters, they used to clown me talking about, damn, nigga, you damn near get a whooping every day you come back from school. Like, you always got the teacher calling about something. Like, you always fucking up something. Yep. I remember I peed on the books, mad at the teacher. I peed on all the golden books, like, that Winnie the Pooh and all them golden books. Yep, it was a little library in our second grade class. I straight whipped out and peed on everything. My dad came to the school with my ass. I remember that ass whooping too. I remember. And he did it. Coming to the school. Like, it was, I was getting a whooping before I even got in the car. So, and that was at school. And nobody called on me. Or called on him. But I guess with what I did, they was expecting me to do that. Cause they was like, your son out of pocket for that shit. Peeing on all the books, they was hoping he wouldn't. Now, boy, they hope you do too. And they're telling your ass. And then they're gonna be like, well, Tommy just needs a little more guidance and some classes you can pay for. You'd be like, pay for? No, no, no. What he did pay for is this ass whooping he finna get. That's what he paid for. Whatever you talking about, spending some more money, hey, live your white life. But this way, this is what we finna do. He finna get some counseling right now. This counseling ain't gonna take but 30 seconds. He gonna remember this for the rest of it. It's gonna be the best counseling he ever had. He gonna think he went to one of them big old churches like TD Jakes, and nigga got this counseling. They'll tell him too. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Whoop his ass. Yeah, that's what that pastor's gonna tell you. But he ain't gonna tell you that in front of the police. I know for sure, as old as TD Jakes is, I know for sure he didn't put the beats on his kids before. It's only right. That nigga didn't put the beats on his kids. That's that era. So why would he tell you something wrong? But, you know, when you got white people governing all, they gonna tell you what you can and can't do. They gonna tell you can buy a house. You can't put no motherfucking you better not put no fence on that motherfucker. They'll tell you, you can have it, but you can't all the way have it. Don't get it fucked up. It's yours until it's ours again. That's whenever we need it. That's when it's ours. We don't need it right now. So you can pay us and we'll let you think. We'll let you think it's yours until you think about doing something else. And then we're gonna think about removing your ass. That's what they thinking about. Your best interest, even with my insurance, they still playing games with my truck. Talking about you gotta call the dealership and talk to the dealership because it's something on your plan, on your full coverage insurance that don't come. I was like, how the fuck y'all come with stipulations on insurance and then gonna tell me, oh yeah, you know, in your coverage, it didn't say nothing about overheating. Overheating is a regular thing in the car. What are you talking about? That's scammery. So if they play with me, I'm gonna be suing something again. Right now, I'm letting them have their, you know, trying to give them their chance. But it's gonna come a point in time to where I'm gonna do like I did the last ones. I'm gonna get to the point to where I'm gonna start text messaging people, and once they say one wrong thing, I got you when it's time to go to court. And it's easy to do because you gotta harass them for your own money. You gotta harass them to make them do right. And these niggas talking about, yo, your insurance don't cover, you know, we'll do the engine, we'll do the radiator, but your insurance don't cover the overheating. I was like, bitch, say what? And I dropped another 1,000 for y'all to keep going. Now they trying to act like they don't even want to give me my 1,000 back. That's what I said on here. When I get off, that's when I'm on. Trying to play me. That's boozy as hell. But we gonna see. And if they want to go to war, I done did it before. I done did it with the police. So shit. I know it take like the whole process will take about like 2 years though. But that 2 years, you gonna get a gang of bread and some, cause I won't be settling. I want my whole. Just give me my money. Yep, I want it all. The whole shebang bang. Yes, sir. Well, finally finished it again. Once again. Cleaned out this whole motherfucker, man. Now, job part 2. And I'm gonna have to west side get up out of here because I'm finna ask people questions and Granny gonna be around doing what she do. And I don't want her to say nothing crazy because she do be talking crazy. But it was good to see her walking around this morning though. It's always a blessing. I'm glad she got her full sleep. I sure was nowhere around. Last night she was trying to say I was the one waking her up, and I was like, when? When I got some water? Lady, what is hot? water? Yeah, you just woke me up. I was like, man, boy, listen. It's 1,000 degrees at night. I'm finna get some water. I don't know what you finna do. What you talking about? I'm finna get some water. She didn't like that. I think if she was younger, she probably would chase me around the room. But now she can't catch me. And she used to run marathons last year. That's what even more fucked up. How you run marathons last year? Now all of a sudden, you know, now you all fucked up like that. Taking that motherfucking coronavirus shit. I don't know, gang. Like I said, I ain't finna run that back again. Not today. But once again, Say Less Moments TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Man, I'm gonna have to get to it. Especially bringing these dogs out. I have to get to part 2 later. I'll upload probably another next hour or two. I'll go live. So make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Say Less Moments TV. Y'all with Neptune the Goon. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Until next time, Faux Ring outie here.